Hey, Eagles fans, welcome back. Today, we've got a packed show with plenty to unpack, and I promise you won't want to miss a single moment. We've got breaking news coming out of New York that is shaking up the NFC East, and it directly affects the Philadelphia Eagles. Overnight, it was reported that the New York Giants are set to hire John Harbaugh as their new head coach. This move is officially replacing Brian Daboll, and Mike Kafka, who had been serving as interim, will be stepping aside. This is a massive shakeup for the Giants organization, and the implications for the Eagles are worth diving into. John Harbaugh, of course, is no stranger to success in the NFL. Spending 18 seasons with the Baltimore Ravens, he built a legacy marked by consistency, toughness, and playoff success. He won Super Bowl 47 over the New England Patriots, earned 6 AFC North titles, and made 4 appearances in the AFC Championship game. Under his leadership, the Ravens were always a competitive team, rarely dipping below 8 wins in a season. He has the most road playoff victories in NFL history, a testament to his ability to prepare teams to perform under pressure. While the Giants are investing heavily, 5 years, $100 million, $20 million per year on average, it's clear they are committed to building a winning culture, and Harbaugh's track record makes him a fitting candidate for that challenge. From a Philadelphia Eagles perspective, this changes the landscape of the NFC East. For years, the Eagles have been the team to beat in the division, consistently setting the standard while their rivals struggled to maintain relevance. Now, the Giants are bringing in one of the most accomplished coaches in recent NFL history, someone capable of immediately improving their roster and instilling discipline and strategy. The Eagles faced a humbling loss on the road to the Giants not long ago, a defeat that exposed weaknesses in both strategy and execution. With Harbaugh at the helm, it's likely that New York will be more competitive right away, potentially going from a struggling team to one capable of contending for 10 wins next season. That alone raises the stakes for the Eagles, forcing them to stay sharp and maintain their dominance. Harbaugh's hiring might also bring Todd Monken as the offensive coordinator, the man who oversaw one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL with Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. Monken's schemes were known for maximizing speed, agility, and the creativity of his playmakers, producing high-scoring performances that consistently ranked among the league's best. If he joins the Giants, the offense could become a formidable challenge for any NFC East defense, including the Eagles. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense are well coached, but having a dynamic, innovative opponent in the division adds pressure and excitement. The NFC East has always been a heated, competitive environment, and this hire makes it more intense. The ripple effects go beyond just the field. The NFL thrives when divisions are competitive, and the Eagles-Giants rivalry is bound to heat up, creating more high-stakes matchups that will draw massive audiences. The Eagles are already a major television draw, as recent playoff games demonstrated. Adding a revitalized Giants team under Harbaugh increases the excitement and narrative for every game in the division. It's not just about wins and losses. It's about the spectacle, the strategy, and the storylines that keep fans invested week after week. Looking closer at Harbaugh's tenure in Baltimore, his teams were consistently top performers on both sides of the ball. He coached offenses that frequently ranked in the top 10, top 15, and sometimes number 1 in the league. Defensively, his squads were elite as well, producing high-grade units year after year. That level of balance and sustained excellence is rare, and it's exactly what the Giants are hoping to replicate. For the Eagles, this means that the games in the division are going to be tougher, with each contest requiring careful preparation, sharper execution, and perhaps a few more late-game heroics. Competition breeds improvement, and while the Eagles have been the standard-bearers in the NFC East, Harbaugh's arrival ensures they will have to continue earning that respect on the field. Now, let's talk about the pressure this hire places on the Eagles organization. The Giants aren't the only team gunning for Philadelphia's spot at the top. The Dallas Cowboys and Washington Commanders are also eager to challenge them. But that pressure isn't a negative, it's a motivator. A strong, competitive environment pushes leaders to perform at their best, and the Eagles are fortunate to have one of the most stable and high-functioning front offices in the NFL. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman have built a model franchise, consistently making decisions that balance winning today with long-term sustainability. Nick Sirianni, as the head coach, is a central figure in that structure. He oversees the coaching staff, player development, and overall strategy, embodying the role of CEO head coach. This isn't about just delegating. It's about vision, accountability, and execution at the highest level. Sirianni's track record speaks for itself. In 5 years as the head coach of the Eagles, he has led the team to multiple playoff appearances, 2 Super Bowl trips, and a Super Bowl victory. Year after year, the Eagles have posted winning records, often surpassing 14 wins, and have maintained one of the highest winning percentages in the league. That consistency is remarkable in a league where so many teams experience dramatic swings in performance. Critics may argue that his success is due to the general manager or coordinators, but winning at this level requires strong leadership at the top. Sirianni's ability to coordinate staff, develop players, and navigate the pressures of the NFL demonstrates why Philadelphia remains a powerhouse in the division. Another critical aspect of Sirianni's leadership is his ability to maximize the talents of his coordinators and players. Throughout his tenure, he has brought in top talent, including offensive and defensive minds who have gone on to secure head coaching positions elsewhere. This reflects a culture of development and empowerment, which translates directly to performance on the field. Comparing him to other high-profile coaches who may rely heavily on a single coordinator shows just how much of a system builder Sirianni truly is. The Eagles' sustained success is evidence that his model works, and the front office's confidence in him underscores that fact. The Eagles have also demonstrated resilience and focus, bouncing back from playoff disappointments to capture championships. Moments of adversity, like a tough loss in a wild-card game or falling short in a previous Super Bowl, have been met with determination and adjustments that keep the team competitive. This pattern of learning, growing, and achieving speaks to a high-functioning organization with strong leadership at every level. As the Giants enter the picture with a high-profile coach like Harbaugh, the Eagles' status as the hunted in the NFC East remains clear. They're the team everyone wants to beat, but that role suits a team built on preparation, skill, and leadership. Philadelphia's position in the league today is the result of careful planning, strategic hires, and a culture of accountability. The combination of Lurie, Roseman, and Sirianni ensures stability while encouraging innovation and competitive excellence. The Eagles lead the NFC in title game appearances since 2000, have been to multiple Super Bowls, and secured 2 championships during that period. That sustained excellence is rare in professional football, and it positions them to continue dominating the division, even as new challengers like Harbaugh's Giants emerge with ambitious plans and high expectations. Now, looking ahead, the key for the Eagles is how they respond to this renewed competition in the NFC East. The Giants under John Harbaugh will no longer be an easy opponent, and the strategies that worked in prior seasons may require adjustments. Harbaugh's teams have historically been disciplined, balanced, and adaptable, capable of shifting game plans mid-contest to exploit weaknesses. That adaptability could make New York a much tougher challenge, not only for the Eagles' defense, but also for the entire offensive scheme. The Eagles, however, have demonstrated remarkable consistency under Nick Sirianni, who has shown the ability to adjust his game plans in real time, maximize the talents of his personnel, and prepare the team for high-pressure situations. That combination of experience and adaptability will be crucial as the division becomes increasingly competitive. Philadelphia's roster depth is another critical factor in maintaining dominance. Over the past few seasons, the Eagles have invested in versatile players capable of contributing in multiple roles. This flexibility allows Sirianni and his coordinators to modify strategies week to week, adjusting to the strengths and weaknesses of opponents like the Giants, Cowboys, and Commanders. Having a roster with both established veterans and young, rising stars ensures that the team can withstand injuries and maintain a high level of play throughout a grueling season. Harbaugh's arrival in New York will challenge the Eagles to continue maximizing this depth, finding creative ways to leverage matchups, and ensuring that key players remain healthy and effective during crucial stretches of the season. The addition of a coach like Harbaugh also brings a mental and cultural dimension to the NFC East rivalry. His teams in Baltimore were known for their resilience, mental toughness, and ability to perform under pressure. The Giants will likely adopt a similar culture, emphasizing accountability, focus, and competitive intensity. For the Eagles, this means they will face opponents who are not only physically capable but also mentally prepared for high-stakes games. Sirianni has instilled a culture of resilience in Philadelphia, encouraging players to learn from setbacks and push forward with determination. This alignment of culture and leadership could be the deciding factor in divisional matchups, where mental toughness often separates the winners from the also-rans. From a tactical perspective, the Eagles will need to anticipate Harbaugh's approach to game planning. Historically, his teams have excelled in situational football, particularly in red zone execution and third down efficiency. Harbaugh's experience and strategic acumen could make the Giants a more formidable opponent in tight games, forcing Philadelphia to execute flawlessly to secure wins. However, the Eagles have demonstrated a similar capacity for strategic excellence, with a coaching staff capable of adjusting on the fly and exploiting matchups effectively. The upcoming season is shaping up to be a chess match in many ways, with coaches, coordinators, and players all playing critical roles in determining divisional supremacy. Another aspect to consider is the role of media attention and external pressure. The NFC East is already one of the most watched divisions in the league, with the Eagles consistently drawing national attention. Adding a high-profile coach like Harbaugh to the Giants increases scrutiny as fans, analysts, and media outlets will focus on every matchup. While this pressure could distract some teams, the Eagles have demonstrated remarkable composure in similar environments. Players like Jalen Hurts have shown the ability to thrive under the national spotlight, and the coaching staff has consistently prepared the team for high-pressure scenarios. Maintaining focus and managing external expectations will be crucial as the rivalry intensifies. Financial investment in coaching and player talent is another element that cannot be ignored. The Giants are committing substantial resources to ensure that Harbaugh has the tools needed to succeed. While this represents a risk for New York, it also raises the bar for the entire division. Philadelphia, with its well-structured front office and strategic investments in coaching and talent acquisition, is already positioned to compete at the highest level. The challenge now is to continue innovating, identifying opportunities for improvement, and staying ahead of competitors who are increasingly well-resourced. The Eagles' leadership, particularly the relationship between Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman, and Nick Sirianni, remains a cornerstone of their success. This trio has demonstrated remarkable cohesion, balancing strategic oversight with tactical execution. Sirianni's role as a CEO head coach ensures that the team maintains a unified vision, with coordinated efforts across all areas, from player development to game strategy. This organizational stability is a competitive advantage, particularly as other teams, like the Giants, undergo transitions and seek to establish new cultures. Continuity, clear communication, and a shared sense of purpose will continue to differentiate the Eagles in a division that is growing increasingly competitive. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill was set into motion after TYREEK Hill reportedly confirmed his arrival to the Philadelphia Eagles, a statement that immediately sent shockwaves through league circles and energized fan debates across the country. While no official announcement has surfaced from the franchise, Hill's words alone were enough to ignite widespread speculation about what could become one of the most intriguing moves in recent memory. Known for his game-breaking speed and ability to stretch defenses to their limits, Hill joining the Eagles opens the door to countless theories about how Philadelphia might reshape its offensive identity. Insiders around the league are already whispering about creative formations, expanded deep threat concepts, and the possibility of an offense built to overwhelm opponents with tempo and explosiveness. Even without concrete details, The mere idea of Hill wearing green has fueled expectations of a dramatic tactical evolution. Skeptics, however, urge caution. Rumors in the NFL often travel faster than confirmations, and Hill's comments have been interpreted in multiple ways. Some believe the arrival could signal preliminary talks, informal agreements, or even a personal vision rather than a finalized deal. Others argue that such a statement would not surface without meaningful progress behind closed doors, suggesting that Philadelphia may be closer to a headline-grabbing addition than many realize. Around the locker room and among analysts, the speculation goes beyond football. Hill's personality, leadership style, and star power would instantly elevate the Eagles' profile, both on the field and commercially. At the same time, questions linger about fit, chemistry, and how existing roles might adjust to accommodate a player of his magnitude. Until clarity emerges, the story remains suspended between confirmation and conjecture. Yet in a league driven by anticipation as much as action, TYREEK Hill's reported confirmation has already accomplished something significant. It has placed the Eagles squarely at the center of the NFL conversation, with fans and rivals alike wondering whether this rumor is about to become reality. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.